This is Derek Lockhart here with Tongues on Fire here with the one and thank God only Meet Solanki, my best friend, who kindly volunteered his taste buds for the making of this video. So before we get started, please share, like, subscribe. I know I don't have my hat on today. We'll just roll with it. It'll be fine. Share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, please. It really does help out. Make my dream of being on Hot Ones someday a reality.
Really?
Why not? So here's what we're going to be doing today. Today we have some trivia cards that we are going to just be testing each other on random trivia. And just for your entertainment. But, you know, that's kind of not good enough because this is Tongues on Fire, not Brains on Fire. So we need to kick it up a notch. So here's how this is going to work. We are going to ask each other probably, what do you think, 6 questions each, somewhere in there?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
6 to 8, depending upon
time constraints and what have you. Because we don't want this video to be super duper long. And just, you know, like a 45-minute video or something. But I'm not that big yet. Give me time. But and for every question we get wrong, we have to take a drop of this stuff. This is Tabasco brand scorpion sauce. Does pack a bit of a punch, but you'll probably end up doing 6 of these. But no. And then
we'll see about that.
We'll probably both be doing 6 of those. And then the final loser, if you will, who got the most wrong, is going to suffer the consequences.
Are you holding that up right? Yeah,
yes.
There we go.
The end flatline. I've heard this rated at anywhere between 6.5 and 9 million. I don't really know where it falls, but it's in that range somewhere. We do know that much. So depending on who you ask, you get different numbers on this, but it is for sure the spiciest thing the Pepper Palace is producing in terms of hot sauces. So this is definitely going to be something that the losers is going to enjoy, if you will. So without any further ado, why don't we get started? I'll get this score card going.
Well, before we get started, let me also say something about this, you know?
Yes, so, please do.
So the stack of cards I have here is just simply called the Pocket Quiz, and it's a part 2 of a whole series of 6.
Okay.
According to one of the cards here, this was published in India, Bombay, now called Mumbai, in 1987. Okay, so the topics in this set covers history, geography, science, literature, and mythology. But at that time, it was going for like 30 rupees, which in US dollars is just like basically here. There you go. Here, it's
like, take it off our hands for us, please.
Yeah, exactly.
We accidentally made this. Would you like it?
Basically, the company is called Dolphin Publications. Like, I was trying to look for the whole set online. I'm not sure if I found the actual set or not, or maybe they've just obviously updated it by this point.
Yeah, so quite possibly.
Mm-hmm. This one to me is going to be interesting because there's stuff in here that's outdated.
This is true. We were talking about that earlier.
There's probably stuff in here which would be just funny and interesting to fact check to see if information on that topic has been updated or not, and see like what was general knowledge like in 1987 India compared to like 2021 India.
Almost 40-year difference, not quite.
The way the card works. Mm-hmm. The way the cards work, right? So you've got this is card number 1, and it has 2 sides. Okay, so it has 3 questions on each side. There's 3 questions on each side, and each question has 2 parts which may or may not be related. Like we went through one of the cards earlier, right? The questions can be
Okay.
like fairly random and even just like hilariously worded.
If this is true, guys. I requested one of them specifically, even though we both know the answer, just for your entertainment alone.
Mhm. So the answers to the questions are going to be on the reverse side of the card.
Okay.
Okay. So if I'm holding this to you, you're looking at the answers here. You know. So
Okay.
so it might probably be better for us to just either somebody else do the question for us, or just like holding it this way and and seeing what happens.
Again, would you like to help us out with this?
Sure.
My wife is not in this video. We're going to do something, her and I, later on. But she has now very kindly volunteered / been volunteered
To basically
to
play as quizmaster.
yes, to read us the questions so that we don't accidentally see the answers to our own questions.
Yeah.
We want this to be fair and entertaining for everybody.
I also have my phone here just for like fact checking purposes. So just in case like something comes up that is really really interesting, that we feel that it might be worth spending time to get some updated knowledge on.
Or something we know is hilariously wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Because information has been updated since then to prove that what they thought in 1987 was not actually true.
Mm-hmm.
If that does arise, do we want to consider the right answer what was on the card or what we know to be true?
Probably what we know to be true. I should think
Okay.
would be the right way to do it.
Assuming that we absolutely know that the card is wrong, not just think it is.
Yeah.
So at this point, I think we should probably get started. What do you think?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I was about to ask the same. Should we?
Well, I don't have my die here, so do you want to just rock, paper, scissors this?
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors.
Whatever.
Okay, that would.
Okay.
Rock.
I guess I'm going first.
All right. Question for the man.
Okay, question. When clouds come down very close to the Earth, what do you call it?
I don't remember. I read those questions yesterday. I don't remember the answer. What the hell? Fog?
Yes.
There you go.
I'm over here like, what do you mean you don't know?
I mean, this is yeah. I don't know.
All right.
I just overthought that.
Yes, apparently.
I was expecting some like technical term, to be the correct answer.
Technically, that is the technical term, I think. All right, my turn.
Okay. What is known as Adam's ale?
I've never even heard of that before in my life. So, should I get the hustles ready?
Yeah.
It's not. You said Adam's ale.
Yes, Adam's ale.
It's not apple cider, not apple vinegar or apple cider, is it?
No,
What is it?
it's water.
Water?
Does the answer make sense to you?
No.
No.
It kind of does. It kind of does in like a biblical sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but still.
Adam's ale meaning water. Yeah. So
Water.
also referred to as Adam's wine, especially in Scotland. Sometimes simply called Adam is a colloquial allusion meaning water. It alludes to the idea that the biblical Adam had only water to drink. This inference gained popularity around the beginning of the 19th century temperance movement.
Here we go, guys. The Tabasco pepper flavor. All right.
All right. Banking is as ancient as Babylonian and Egyptian civilizations. In which country does the modern banking have its origin?
Enjoy.
My turn?
Yes, because I just answered mine.
Oh, Italy.
Yes, Italia. Italy.
Well, lucky you.
I mean, I mean, the only reason I remember this is because I still remember the history lesson from John Peter Paul, I think it was, or like well, one of our other teacher that we both hate, you
Who
know?
will not be named because I don't want to get angry.
Yeah, it's like we were talking about how the aristocrats had become so broke, and there was like a rising banking class around that time, you know?
Okay. I believe it's my turn to suffer.
Okay.
I am in the lead,
You know?
by which I mean I'm falling behind.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. From which country did tea originate?
From which country did tea originate?
You should know this.
I can think of two potentially viable answers to this, and England is not one of them.
No.
Man, but which one do I go with? You're either gonna laugh at me or you're gonna be like, "Dang, bro." So I'm gonna guess China.
China.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
It was China or India.
no,
Because those are my two.
no, the Indians actually got their tea from the British essentially, who basically took it from China and then implanted it in India, and then we started growing tea too.
Which is really weird if you think about it. It's a really roundabout route to get your neighbor's product.
Yeah, and then
Just saying.
did you also know that Iran also grows tea?
Really?
Iran grows tea.
Well, they're not allowed to drink, so.
Yeah. Well, I think if I remember the story correct, I think if I'm wrong, somebody in the YouTube comments will correct me. There was an Irani merchant who disguised himself as a French merchant and smuggled some tea out of the country, and he planted it in Iran, and they started growing tea in Iran.
And to think, guys, you just thought you were gonna watch people eat hot sauce today. No. No, much more than that. All right.
I mean, hey, I haven't really eaten any hot sauce yet, so I got to contribute somehow.
It's true. Justify your presence. Justify your presence. All right, one for meat.
Okay. Which is the highest active volcano in the world?
Ooh.
Highest active volcano in the world.
I don't know. I'm just gonna take my shot.
Okay.
Can you at least produce a guess?
I want to say it would. I have no idea. Mount Tele, is that a volcano name? I don't know.
That's a goddess of fire.
Close enough.
Winner of the hottest goddess award.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I give up.
I don't know. I'm gonna butcher the name. It's Cotopaxi. Cotopaxi.
Cotopaxi.
Cotopaxi.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Here you go.
Are you happy?
Yes, you are now finally involved in this process on every level.
How many? Oh, it smells nice.
I would just put enough on there that you think you're gonna taste it. I'm not really counting. Just
How do I do this without just like?
Yeah, you gotta. Yes, there you go. Now you're getting it.
Yeah, I think one more.
All right. Yep. I can verify he has some on his spoon.
All right. Can we just?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yep.
Just so you know, you guys are not cheating. That I'm not cheating, but you know.
That's why I want to get some clear plastic spoons for this, so we don't have to do this and it dribbles all off. We're good.
Oh, that's actually not bad at all. I mean,
the flavor is good and it packs that punch.
Yeah, it does, but it's not overwhelming.
No, that's what this one's for.
Fair enough. Yeah, that one's gonna be a lot of fun. I think at the current moment you're closer in line to that one than I am, which I'm kind of disappointed.
We're tied.
How?
We both got one wrong.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
All right, so now it's time for me to either pull ahead or behind or just maintain. What have we got?
Name the national flower of France.
That is a difficult one.
I don't know if this is a flower or just the term for the symbol, which is based on a flower, but fleur de lis.
No, it's not fleur de lis.
The national flower of France is
the lily.
The lily.
Okay.
Here we go again, folks.
It's funny because yeah, I don't know that one either. Wow. Okay.
But I know that
I've
a fleur
never.
de lis is a
I mean, yeah.
flower-based sign.
And then tilt it towards the camera. Yep. Yeah. He has a good amount on that spoon. He probably has more than I did. He's braver.
I do this for a living.
Fair enough.
And I need to mark that I got that one wrong.
I mean,
I'm just going to do tally marks.
Yeah. I mean, I would have gotten that wrong too. I would never have guessed that France's national flower was a lily.
And guys, just out of curiosity, so you know the French animal or French bird is the rooster. I do know that one. It is. Honestly.
I would have thought it was a chicken, considering how quickly they gave up in World War II.
That was really one of the first wars that they sucked at. Up until that point, they were pretty much you don't mess with France militarily.
Basically.
To be fair.
To be fair, yeah.
It hit me right in the back of the throat.
Really?
All right, we have one for meat.
Yeah.
Yep. What is gatophobia?
Fear of cats?
Yes. Morbid fear of cats.
I understand if you're allergic, but if you're not allergic and you have this,
I was joking. Wow. Okay.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So for Derek, name the largest Japanese island.
the largest Japanese island, I believe, is Hokkaido.
It says Honshu. I don't know.
Honshu.
Honshu.
Hold on, wait.
Hokkaido is the one north of it.
Let me double check that though.
I am losing my Japaneseophile cred right here. It's going.
And I did that on purpose for you. I thought you were gonna get it.
I know. I thought I was gonna get it too.
Yeah, Honshu. Yeah.
Okay, Honshu.
Yeah.
Flatline. Don't.
Yeah,
No.
I did. Yeah, I did. I just felt like I had to double check that because I wasn't sure if that was,
Yeah.
like I said, these cards are pretty old.
Yeah, but I don't think that island sizes change all that much over 30, 40 years.
Yeah, that's true. You doing good, man?
Yeah. Considering I've just had 3 of these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You probably don't need to work out today.
I'm gonna sweat out every calorie I
It's entertaining for your viewers.
I hope so. Like and subscribe for me.
Click the bell.
Oh my god.
If you like watching me do this to myself, enable me to do it more.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll do this one. Name the world's first reusable spacecraft.
The world's first reusable spacecraft.
That's actually a really good question.
Why do I feel like the obvious answer is probably wrong?
Yeah. It's definitely wrong because that was very, very recent.
Well, they were still using them in the 80s, though, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking of 2 answers. One of them is definitely wrong. This is very, very recent. The other one is I'm not sure.
Take a guess.
I want to say it's the.
World's first reusable space vehicle. In case it's been so long that
Is
you
it
forgot the question.
specifically space shuttle or is it like rocket or is it just in general like space vehicle?
It does have a name.
Okay.
Yep, it is a name.
Is it the Saturn V?
No,
Okay.
it's a Columbia.
Oh,
Columbia
okay.
Space Shuttle.
Okie dokie. All right, fine. Since you've been doing it a lot more.
What, you gonna take more?
Yeah. Because I actually kind of liked that last one.
My mouth is still burning just a bit. Ooh, yeah, it's showing that one.
Yeah. Yeah. See?
Yeah, you barely had to tilt the spoon. Don't stop.
Yeah.
It's gonna drip off. It's like, see it?
Here, now I have the rest.
That's it. All right, so we're 3-2 with me and the down lead.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I kind of I just definitely just directly swallowed that one.
And it goes right to the
And-
back of the throat, doesn't it?
Mhm. But I was braver with the last one though, because I just coated my tongue with it, so I kind
Yeah.
of chickened out on that one.
The flavor is amazing.
Flavor is amazing.
And by the way, I contacted the Tabasco company on this one.
Uh-huh.
They say it's here to stay.
Nice.
It's just
Okay.
permanent. We can enjoy it.
Anytime you want.
Exactly, and I'm so thrilled about that.
What kind of scorpion is it?
Well, the pepper kind, obviously.
Well, I
You
meant
mean like Moruga, Trinidad?
yeah, because it
Oh.
doesn't say I think. Yeah, it just says scorpion pepper.
Pepperheads may be able to answer that. Well, bigger pepperheads than I am.
Yeah.
All right, so that was you.
Yeah.
What we got for me today?
What is the lifespan of kangaroos?
How is anyone? And see,
Boy,
this is why I got this. This is why I got this quiz back, because some of the questions are so random. It's general knowledge, but the questions are so random and so unexpected.
What is the lifespan of kangaroos?
In your Australian.
What is the lifespan of kangaroos? That was on request. I don't mean to offend anybody. I love accents, I love languages, and all the intricacies of them, and I was requested to ask that in an Australian accent. So, any Australians watching this, please, don't mail me crocodiles or anything to try to kill me. Or we good? Okay, we're good. But getting back to the actual question, lifespan of kangaroos. Ooh, I have to spitball an answer out there because 20 years?
23.
Oh, you were close. Yeah.
Should we give it to him?
Yeah, let's give it to him. Because this is like a random answer, that doesn't have any. I don't even know. Like, yeah, I think you
Yeah.
should give it to him because it's like such a
Yeah.
random out there question.
Yeah, and it's only 3.
And I'm
Yeah,
up
you're
by
only
3
3 off.
years.
Yeah.
Like if I said 13 years or something, then
Yeah,
Yeah.
then,
take
then
it
the
down.
scorpion.
Especially since me, I was gonna guess anywhere. I was actually gonna guess like 32.
Oh, okay.
You know?
32.
Yeah.
I would say that would still require a
A
dab.
scorpion, yeah.
honestly.
A dab or two. Just a dab.
The way I feel is if you're in the same tens place, like if you're in between 20 and 29, you should have that one. That's just how I feel. What do you think?
I agree.
You agree? All right, so gentleman here would like a question.
Which bone is known as the crazy bone?
The humorous?
Let's see.
Which bone is known as
Yeah,
crazy bone?
the funny bone, the humorous.
The humerus.
Yeah. That's good.
And suddenly this program got much more boring.
I've never heard it called the crazy
Yeah,
bone.
they call it the question
always
was
called it
what
the funny
bone
bone.
in the body was called as a crazy bone when it's actually should be fun. I don't even know how I made the connection between crazy and funny.
Probably because that's the only bone we know of that has a nickname
Fair enough. Yeah, probably.
that we know of.
Yeah.
So anybody who is an expert in human skeletal biology might be able to rattle off some more,
Mhm.
but not us. So, all right. I'm in the hot seat now.
So I'm feeling it too.
Yeah, and currently Meat has 2 wrong answers. I have 3, so that's where we're sitting
Uh-huh.
at the moment. What do you think? First 1 to 6, right?
First 1 to 6. That's the rule.
Them's the rules.
Alright, so let's see. I was trying to find an interesting one.
Yeah.
Why isn't dragonfly included among flies?
Why isn't dragonfly included among flies? I mean, technically because it's not, but I don't think that's the answer that they're looking for. But it's not technically a wrong answer.
Full disclosure, right? I went through the cards last night and I actually remember the answer to this question. So I'm just gonna pass on this question because I already know the answer. It's not fair for me to answer it because I read it yesterday.
Okay.
Um.
So you need me to do a different one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't it my turn though?
Wait, didn't you do
yeah.
the kangaroo? No, wait, who?
No.
Oh, no,
He's
you
doing
did
the
the crazy
dragonfly
one.
one. I'm just saying
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't take this question
we
because
did.
I already know the answer to it
Right.
and it's not
Right.
fair.
Oh,
So
okay.
kangaroo,
Yeah.
kangaroo, funny bone,
Dragonfly.
Is it
Dragonfly.
dragonfly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And like I said, technically, dragonfly is not included among flies because it isn't a fly. But in terms of why, I mean, what it is,
There's a legit biological reason for that.
yeah, its butt's too long.
That's actually correct though. Well, sort of correct.
I mean,
It's like
less wrong than
yeah,
right.
yeah, it's less wrong than right.
What?
So you're kind of
Okay.
getting warmer. It has something to do with like its wings.
Because it has 4 of them and flies have 2.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly. There you go.
Should we give me that one because you guys did kind of help me out?
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
give you that one.
yeah, that's fine.
Huh?
Yeah, no problem.
So if we all are in agreement that I can have that one, then Meet, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to tie this up or avoid it?
Let's find out.
Yes, let's.
All right, let's see if I can find. Let's see what I can. I'll just take one from the middle real quick.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Take
him up in the middle.
Yeah, because that way I'm actually sure that I don't know any answer to.
You hear that? He's clueless. Ask away.
I am clueless half the time. I don't know what I'm doing half the time.
That's probably how I got you to do this.
Oh, this one might be okay.
Oh, we got a good one here.
Yeah.
What is known as City of God?
What is known as the City of God? I think I could answer this one. I might have technically the wrong answer, but I can see some.
Yeah, I feel like that's such a broad question, and it would actually have like multiple correct answers. Like I know the quiz pack wants like a particular correct answer, but the City of God, like that could.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's probably in a reference to the Judeo-Christian God.
So
It
wouldn't.
is capital G, yeah.
It wouldn't necessarily have to be, obviously, but that's most likely if they're reaching for the broader audience.
Is it?
It is capital G. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
City of God.
Okay, so it's not. I would because I was gonna say because it's come from India, it's most likely they were thinking of like Indian gods, but it actually is Judeo-Christian. In which case the answer would be heaven, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, ironically enough, was not either of the answers that I would have guessed.
What would you have guessed?
Well, Rome, because of its association with the Roman Catholic Church. I'm not Catholic, but I recognize that has certain historicity for Christianity. Or other than that, there is a slum outside of Rio de Janeiro called Cidade de Deus, which means City of God in English.
Okay.
So my Portuguese has helped me there.
I was thinking of Indraprast because that's basically or which is like abode of Indra, the throne of Indra, or just Swarga because that's like the Indian heaven. Or I was thinking of something like Heliopolis. That was going to be my next guess because broadly speaking, I feel like any of these answers should be right.
I guess because in Judeo-Christian in the Bible, heaven is specifically referred to multiple times as the City of God.
Okay, but the question itself doesn't specify. It's just
I agree that depending on where you come from in the world, you could have different answers to that. So it wasn't that their answer was wrong. It was just more on them to specify what they meant.
Right. Also, I'm sure that yeah. True.
But we're tearing apart 30-year-old quiz cards.
I mean, that's why I got it though, because I think that's what it kind of plays to our strengths. I feel like it isn't just a simple like here's a quiz, someone gets 6 right and wins, and it becomes like an actual discussion of topics.
That's true. All right, so I think it's my turn.
It is.
To lose.
It is.
If anybody's wondering, me clearing my throat, it's just allergies. I'm good.
Okay,
already worked that all out.
Also, I'm a healthcare worker, so I've gotten my shots already.
See? He's had his rabies shot. He's good.
Rabies?
That wasn't the one?
Should it have been?
Okay, yeah, we need to get to the question now.
Okay, I have a question.
I have an answer. Might be wrong, might be right, but I've got one.
Okay. What is the first reported Caesarean operation in the history?
The first reported cesarean operation in history.
In,
Oh,
in,
I'm gonna need that.
that's
scorpion
funny.
sauce.
In the history, it's not the history of the world. It's the
In the
history.
history, yep. Listen carefully to the question. Don't think too hard. What is the first reported Caesarean operation in the history? In the history.
So it's
Hold on,
let me
hold on,
translate
hold on.
because this is Indian
I got it.
English, right?
No,
It's-
no, it's not. I think I know.
Okay,
I think I know what it's talking about.
Okay.
I think this is going back to Troy. Or was it?
Oh, or
There's this one Greek hero. I think it was Greek, might have been Roman, where he was promised, don't worry that no one born of a woman can kill you.
Right.
And he was killed by someone who was born by Caesarean section.
The Witch King of Angmar? Okay, fine. Bad joke. Bad joke.
I can't remember the name. Oh my gosh.
But we're talking. But this is like mythology, though, right? That's what
yeah.
yeah.
Well, quasi mythology.
Right.
Let's call it.
Okay, but this is a person.
Right.
So who performed, not where performed. Yeah.
Or
I
who
don't
was
know if
born.
I should.
and why. Let me just ask this:
This
Is
gonna be like
the
super,
name
super hard
look?
because-
Is the name Greek or Roman? Just
Okay, well, it's. I don't know how to answer that because they all look the same to me.
Well,
I'm sorry.
well, yeah, they should kind of sound
I'm
similar.
sorry.
Greco-Roman should
Oh,
I
but
know,
that's what I
I
mean. I'm not
just-
asking. I'm not asking. Is it Greek or is it Roman? I'm asking. Is it either of those?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It
Okay.
is, okay.
Okay. That's just. I'm just saying it's Greek or Roman, not everything else.
And also, I don't know if I should let him just see the question.
Yeah,
What do
let
you
me-
think? Because it's supposed to be it's more of a.
Okay. Well, I can't think forever, so.
Oh, okay. Let me
No.
let me fact check this while he's
No,
breaking
it's
this
supposed
down.
to be a funny. It's supposed to be a funny. Like that's. Should he just look at the question but not the answer?
Well, you gave me the question.
Yeah, but there's clues inside the question.
Yeah.
I honestly I don't know.
Hold on. I'm actually fact checking this on nih.gov. Okay. Because this question doesn't have like one single answer, I bet you. I'm sure like every
It's fine. I don't know any of the potential answers, so
Well,
okay.
that's all good.
we can give him points for the mythology reference.
Okay, yeah.
So I was correct that it's Greco-Roman mythology.
It's not mythology, but it's Greek-Roman. It has
Greco-Roman.
something to do with Greek-Roman.
Yeah, because there was the histories. You said the history, which makes me think of Thucydides. I'm trying to think of the particular story that
Okay. I'm just gonna break this right here. Okay. So the question was, what is the first reported Caesarean operation in history? Okay.
Oh. Is it
Yeah.
Julius Caesar?
Yes, it's the birth of
Exactly.
Julius Caesar.
I didn't
But
look Caesarean once I realized it's a pun.
It's a
Uh-huh.
pun. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I chose it for its funny. for its
yeah.
funny
So
And
the
I
birth
just-
of
I-
Julius Caesar is yeah, it's considered the first mythological Caesarean section, right? But can both of us agree that the nih.gov website is a reputable source for this stuff? National Institute of Health.
Yeah.
Okay, so according to them, okay, the early history of Caesarean section remains shrouded in myth and is of dubious accuracy. Even the origin of Caesarean has apparently been distorted over time. It is commonly believed to be derived from the surgical birth of Julius Caesar. However, this seems unlikely since his mother Aurelia is reputed to have lived to hear of her son's invasion of Britain. And that's important because at that time, the procedure was performed only when the mother was dead or dying, as an attempt to save the child for a state wishing to increase its population. Okay. Roman law under Caesar decreed that all women who were so fated by childbirth must be cut open, hence Caesarean. Other possible Latin origins include the word caedare, meaning to cut, and the term caesones that was applied to infants born by post-mortem operations. Ultimately, though, we cannot be sure of where or when the term Caesarean was derived.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So we can just throw this question away, I feel like, because it's debunked and falsified.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do we ask me another one, or do we just go to you next?
No, definitely ask him the second one.
The second one, the England one. Oh no, wait.
Whichever one you want. Yeah.
Whichever one, and I won't take so long on this one, guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this is starting to ramble.
Okay. We'll just give you
How
this
far?
one because
Oh, it's
you
like
have
40
planets.
minutes. Crap. Okay.
Okay, which two planets are nearer to the sun than to the Earth?
Mercury and Venus.
Mercury and Venus.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, two planets that are closer to the sun than the Earth. Yes.
Mercury and Venus.
Mercury.
Mercury
and Venus.
I mean, it's 35 minutes. It's okay. We have to go up to like 6. And it's gonna take some time. It's okay. Yeah.
I know,
Maybe
I just wish I
we
hadn't
should
started-
also take some time afterwards to actually talk about the Tabasco sauce in detail too.
Yeah, a little bit, sure.
Cause have you showcased this on your channel already?
I have.
Okay. So
Yeah.
there's already an in-depth review of it.
Yes.
Okay.
I did all 3 of the Tabasco sauces in one video.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
I missed that one.
That was like months ago, so it's all good.
Okay.
Send you a link.
I guess. What is the scientific study and analysis of handwriting called?
The scientific study and analysis of handwriting. What is that called, mate?
Calligraphy?
Graphology?
Graphology.
Oh, that actually makes sense. Okay.
We are now.
Now we're
Time.
even.
Yes, we are. I'm going to adjust the scores accordingly.
Happily. How are you liking this though?
The sauce, the video. I mean, what are we talking about here?
The quiz.
The quiz is nice.
Are you just telling that to keep me happy, or like?
No, it is nice. That's about a medium amount there.
Yeah.
There's stuff in the spoon.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
All right, give me a question.
Okay. Name the father of Alexander the Great.
Philip II of Macedon.
Philip II of Macedon. Yep.
Father of Alexander the Great.
Great. Now you're ahead of me.
Okay, I'll give you this one and then I'll go on to a new card.
Okay.
Name the national bird of India.
Name the national bird of India.
Peacock.
Peacock.
Yeah. I actually nearly hesitated on the data of this one, which shows me how bad of an Indian I am. I shouldn't be able to,
So your parents are going to be like, you were going back to school. It's like, we didn't raise no idiot. All right.
Okay, let me see. Which country has the largest army?
Which country has the largest army? I believe the answer to that is. Well, actually, I'm considering how old these cards are.
Yeah.
Is it the USA?
It's not the USA.
Is it China?
It's China.
Wow. Okay.
See, I was going to say China, then I'm like, wait a minute.
It's 1990. Yeah. Yeah.
87.
What would be the 1987 answer? Yeah.
Exactly. Apparently, the 1987 answer is the 2021 answer.
Yeah.
Who knew? Okay, whoever made the cards knew.
Yeah. He has a good amount of stuff in there. He has a higher tolerance for this than I do. Says the person who hasn't broken a sweat yet.
Yeah, I adjusted it and added one for myself. Because we were tied before this question, right?
Oh no, I did it. We were tied before this question. I just did
Oh, you added it? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Excellent. Keeping me honest.
it.
Okay. Which mammal has the longest pregnancy period?
What mammal has the longest pregnancy period?
This for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say humans. No?
Nope.
Whatever.
Who is it?
It is elephant.
Okay.
22 months.
22 months.
Oh God,
That's almost 2 years of pregnancy.
Yeah.
And remember, elephants never forget, so.
That's
Oh,
why they
God.
just have one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is insane. We're tied again. Are we ever? Is it just gonna be by luck that one of us is gonna win? I think so.
I think it's going to be the first one to 6 is going to be literally the first one to 6 because the next question will bring the other person to 6.
Yeah. Okay. So is this a matter of whoever gets two more questions wrong now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever gets 2 more questions wrong is our champion.
Okay, now this is getting to me.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one is interesting. Okay. What is known as black diamond?
What is known as black
That is an
diamond?
interesting question.
Was that for me?
Oh,
Oh, which one was it? Oh, yes. Yes.
It's for me.
Yes, yes. Because
Oil,
he
isn't
did
it?
It's
No.
oil? No, it's not oil.
What?
But
no.
Crap.
it's not oil.
It's a
mint.
good answer.
Should I tell him?
Yeah, because-
No.
Yes.
Let's give him a chance.
Yes, again.
It's not oil. Oil is black gold. I'm sorry. Is it coal?
It is. It's mineral coal. Yeah.
Mineral
So
coal.
we'll give you that.
You
yeah.
sure? Because I got the first guess wrong.
Yeah, we'll give him that.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
After all, this is not like a cutthroat quiz show like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type. We're just sitting here having fun.
All right.
This is true, and it is fun. It's fun for me because I don't get the pain.
My wife's enjoying this because she doesn't have to do any of
I mean,
this.
all things considered, it's actually not bad.
Okie dokie. Let me do another card.
Okay, and this one is for you.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see about this one. Where's that one?
My
This
neck.
might-
Hold on, guys. There we go. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that sounded
I think
like
they probably heard that. Like 7 people just winced.
For all of you who get like disturbed by that kind of stuff, sorry, I just had like a kink in my neck I had to resolve. I'm not like a weird contortionist or whatever.
Oh, he totally is. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Okay, I got
All right,
one.
okay.
I
Let's
got
Okay,
one.
okay.
give him a question.
Okay, so we talked about what was Adam's ale. What is called Adam's needle?
I can think of an answer for this, but I'm not allowed to say it.
Yeah,
You would have a
you
more
would
you
know.
would have a closer answer to this than I would.
You've eaten it before. I'm just saying that.
An
My answer is definitely wrong.
A what?
Apple?
An apple? No, it's a yucca. The yucca plant.
How?
The plant with leaves bearing thread-like fibers.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because you'd have
Maybe
what?
a yucca?
Adam's needle.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
you spoon it up, verify
Yeah.
that one. Just real quickly. Can I get some facts on this?
Yes, Adam's needle, yucca. Yucca
Oh, looks like the yuck's on
filamentosa, Adam's needle and thread, is a species of flowering plant in the family Asparagaceae, native to southeastern United States, actually. Growing 3 meters tall, it is an evergreen shrub valued in horticulture for its architectural qualities.
Okay, you're taking a dab.
Yeah. Names.
They don't need the whole
They don't.
background of the entire plant history.
It's not even given, so I just want to get this over with
Yeah.
by this point.
They did. as much as it's awesome that we can give information like that, that's probably not why they clicked on the video.
No, but it's a good medium too, I feel like. Well, I'm not gonna chicken out at this point.
No, you're not. There is definitely that sauce. He had sauce on there. I will guarantee you that one. Probably more than I did on my last one, judging by what I saw. So, okay, we got one for me.
Okay, we got one for you.
I have to add your.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to get 2 wrong. You need to get 1 wrong.
Oh my God, I'm gonna lose this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose this. Wait.
I wonder if our faculties are being affected by the heat. Or are we not?
Who?
That's a yes. All right, what we got for me?
What is dromophobia?
Dromophobia?
Whoa, that's a hard random one.
I think we're about to be tied.
Yeah. Dromo.
I mean, fear of drums is obviously wrong, but
It is.
that would be the first thing that would probably come to most people's minds just from the sound association.
Drones didn't even exist then.
I said drum.
Oh, fair enough.
Dromophobia. Or dromophobia.
Is it a fear of camels?
Not a fear of camels. It is a fear of crossing streets.
Fear of crossing streets.
At that point, you might as well just stay home.
It says, oh no, morbid fear of crossing streets.
Morbid or
If I have to cross
that.
a, so that the whole chicken joke probably freaks you the heck out.
Why did the chicken cross?
Why did the chicken cross road? Ah, stop torturing me. For any of you who do have that, I apologize. I have my own phobias, so.
All right.
Let's get that little edge off.
This is really like a scraping of the.
I know all the. We gotta use this pack again for something.
Yeah.
Such interesting questions. So random. So like, yeah.
I don't want to use the fish one because we already got the end, but I want to read it because that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
But we'll do that after.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another one.
Oh yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, which is the biggest shark that is also harmless to humans?
Great white.
What? Is that
Yeah.
right?
Which is the biggest,
What is the biggest shark that is harmless to people?
Also harmless to human beings.
Most sharks are kind of harmless. The great
This is true, to be fair.
The great white in particular is not gonna come to you unless until it mistakes you for something. It doesn't particularly.
Human beings are not naturally anywhere on a shark's food chain.
The other correct answer, I think, is like nurse shark.
No, both of those are wrong.
Hammerhead?
We just gave whale shark.
It's the whale shark.
I lose.
Yes, and with that, do you want to do this and that, or just skip right to this?
I'll just skip right to that because I'm technically already doing this one, and you know I'm not going to skip out on this one.
Oh, okay.
So that I would skip out on that one. I'll probably do like.
So, I've already done a sample of this. I have a video of me doing this. But today, it's his turn.
Oh God. Well, okay. Okay. So full disclaimer. Even if I would have won, I would have had one with you. Simply because I've never had it before and I've been meaning to try it.
Sure. Fair enough. So let me know when you're ready for it.
Better late than never.
Better right now than late.
Yeah, exactly. Wrong saying. I guess it is just one drop or I will kill you.
Oh. Hold on.
Okay, fair enough.
I didn't mean to give him that much. So I'll show you what I put on here.
That's death.
Remember, I had like 2 drops of the original Bien, and it was fiery, but it was fine.
Right, but I just want you guys to. So if he does start freaking out, he had enough to warrant that reaction. I don't want anybody thinking the dude is a chicken. He is not.
Oh yeah. Do I get to sign like a will?
We probably got
like a last will and testament.
I'm sure we got a release form we could have you sign or something.
Okay. So yeah, all right. I guess let's just do it.
It doesn't taste nearly as good as this stuff does.
Okay, heat is kicking in.
To be fair, they're not marketing this on flavor, so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can feel the endorphins. I'm totally feeling spicy.
I'm just glad we did this one at the end and not as our regular.
Oh my god. Kind of my mistake though. I just gotta throw it at the back of the throat. I feel like I shouldn't have done that. It might have been a little bit better to just like put it on the tongue a little bit.
Yeah, it's possible. For some people, I think the back of the throat feels worse. For some people, the tongue. For me, the worst one is the lips.
Cause like yeah, you're right. From what little I could get, there wasn't that much of flavor. The heat is like super intense. Like I am actually sweating right now.
Yeah.
And the endorphins kick in immediately.
Oh yeah, this
This
will
is-
burn you. And this pours so much better than the other one, which is like coagulated practically.
Yeah.
This one comes out nice. So I will give him that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Can I do this for like 20 minutes? Probably not.
You don't have to do it for 9. It shouldn't be 9 minutes. Oh, heck.
Okay. Because like the last one lasted for like
Can we
kinda
get this
recent.
man a tissue?
Yeah.
Please. I'm looking over him like he's going to need it any second now.
I'm actually gonna need it right now.
Yeah. That's it. That's a better idea.
Yeah. The last one peaked at like about 10 minutes or so. Oh my god. I almost feel like I need a second one for my eyes.
Yeah,
Do you
I
want to
can get one.
get him a second one for his eyes? Don't mix those two up.
Oh.
Yeah. And I could definitely use some like milk or ice cream or whatever.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to get
Yeah.
some milk first?
Yeah.
Let's get him some milk.
The milk.
Yeah.
Although,
I ride it.
it's
Wait.
kind of dying down now.
Time out. We might not need the milk.
Okay.
So hold on.
Let me know.
I'll just
We'll
probably
let
take some. I'll take some antacid when I reach home.
You'll take some antacid when you get home.
I probably will need that.
Yeah, because remember what happened to you with the one chip.
Okay, so that was the story.
While he's calming down, let's tell the story.
Yeah. So we did the one chip challenge, right?
So this several years ago.
Yeah.
Before this channel.
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, we did the one chip challenge, and we've gotten 3 chips, right?
Right. I did one.
And yeah, so it was meant originally for one of the 3 of us, Megan,
I chickened out.
Derek,
She chickened
yeah,
out,
and Megan chickened out. And so both Derek and I had it, and it lasted for like about 20 minutes. It was super intense but manageable. This one was like borderline not manageable, only because like I've been out of the game for a while.
This
You
is
know?
true, where I'm doing it every 2 weeks or so.
Exactly. I haven't had like super spicy stuff in a while. Like I'm already feeling it in my stomach right now.
Yeah, which is
You know?
probably a good thing we did this so soon after eating,
Yeah.
is that we have something in our stomach to kind of
Yeah.
pat it.
Maybe I do want a glass of milk after all, just to cover myself.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do
can we
that.
get him the glass of milk after
Yeah.
all? No takes backs this time.
You take that.
So I had. Yep. See, definitely feel that in my stomach. But so we had the chip, and we were fine for like.
I was fine the whole time.
Yeah.
I never had any issue. Just
Yeah. So like during the whole. I didn't. Neither of us broke.
no, we
You know?
didn't. We handled it like bosses.
Yeah. And then like I reach home, and then a couple of hours later, like about approximately 2 hours later. Oh, that's an awesome glass, by the way. Like,
Oh yeah, she came for me.
Oh yes.
This is my Zelda class.
I'm gonna drink this slowly.
How was your mouth right
I-
before you took a sip of the milk? Was it starting to calm down?
Starting to come down. It's like manageable levels right now.
If the milk is more for the stomach.
Yeah, the milk is more for the stomach.
Okay, getting back to the story.
Yeah. So I go home and like and I'm thinking, I handle this like a boss, nothing is happening.
Tiny one.
And then like I start getting this like super like sharp pain in my stomach to the point where it's actually coming to my chest. But it's I can tell it's like classic heartburn.
And yeah, you said that was like the worst.
But it came on so strongly. It was bizarre because like I couldn't even see, you know. So I ran down to my mom and
Probably tripping on the stairs the whole way down because you just said you can't see.
basically, and I told her what was happening. I told her what we did, and obviously she called me an idiot for it. And just like right now, she gave me a glass of milk, which is why I went for the glass of milk.
Mhm.
And then after that, she gave me antacids, and
We
that
do have some antacids too if you
We
need.
do, yeah. We have Tums.
So you are totally
Uh-huh.
welcome
You
to.
want some
yeah.
Tums? Let us
I
know.
want to torture people's tongues, not the whole rest of them.
Tums, not Tums. There you go.
Tums, 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 tums.
Tongues, not Tums. Torturing tongues, not
Tums.
Tums.
There you go.
That's
Ah.
That's a great tagline. But yeah.
So yeah,
So I ended up like lying down on the sofa for a couple of hours. It was after it happened, I was just like laughing my ass. It's just like I was laughing my butt off because like I didn't expect it to happen, but like
Right,
the
well-
circumstances of that day, I think were
against you.
yes, it was unique because like I was supposed to be fasting that day, but I cheated. We went to the ice cream shop, remember?
We got Menchie's right before that, didn't we?
Mhm. And it didn't help very much because I hadn't really had any like carbs, like breads,
Nothing
you know?
heavy. It just kind of.
Yeah,
So the chip really was kind of the only thing in your system, more or less. But
yeah, exactly. So that kind of exacerbated the whole thing. If I would have had something before, like we did today,
right, where we had something solid,
yeah,
something heavier. You had like an avocado toast, and I had French toast. And
Yeah.
So, we ate before we did this so that hopefully our stomachs would handle the sudden influx of capsaicin well.
yeah,
Because I find personally for me that does help alleviate some of those issues.
yeah. So the only thing that's happened, what the?
Was there helium in that milk?
What was that? And the other- oh man. Where were we?
I forgot. Oh my god.
Talking about the experience with the
So
with the
yeah,
food.
Okay, so comparing to the original The End was strong, but was like a lot more tolerable. I handled it much more like a champ. Obviously, for the big reason was that I was still in the game at that point, and I have been out of the game for like having super spicy things for like a couple of years now. I've gotten more into like coffee, you know,
this is true.
you know.
Put some of this in your coffee.
God,
In your coffee.
I'm sure like somewhere in the world that's actually a thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past the human race. Honestly.
Yeah.
Spicy coffee. Spicy coffee.
Like, I'm still feeling like the runner's high from all the from all the dopamine and the endorphins. I feel
The
kind of really
endorphin
good by
dump.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Excuse me.
Been
Which
there.
the reward is good. The biology has rewarded me. So, but yeah, I feel like I handled that much better because it got over with. Number
faster.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that. So the original The End the whole episode lasted like about 20 minutes. I feel like this one lasted shorter.
So the other end was like a low hill. This was like a sharp mountain.
Yeah, but then again, I have a disadvantage here because I had a lot of Tabasco sauce in my system already
We both
of
did.
scorpion pepper. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I had the end, and definitely being out of my element, and it just felt totally insane, like on a whole different level. I definitely was more on the point of breaking, you know. I had to really push myself through this point,
I've been there
through
too.
the flat line.
Hmm.
Okay, so you've been there, so
I've
it's not
done
just me.
I've done other things. The one chip challenge this year, even though I've done hotter stuff,
Yeah,
I got like a little piece of that
they
stuck in
just
the
up
back of
the
my
ante.
throat,
Yeah,
and so I was at the point where I'm like, I just want to call it quits, but I haven't met the minimum challenge or anything. So
right.
I pushed myself through and decided I'm gonna do it.
Which is like an achievement and a strength in itself. I feel like, you
Yeah,
know,
why not?
just like
Yeah.
willpower. Which, by the way, going back to hour one chip challenge, uh, 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 the endorphins kicked in, and I was like, oh, I can handle the second one. I should totally eat the second one too. And Dirk was like, no. And I was like, in retrospect, thanks for saving my life.
This is true.
Did you have the fish question around here somewhere?
Oh, the
I wanted to
salmon.
read it for.
No, it's
Salmon.
not here. No, it's somewhere in there. Did you shuffle the deck before?
I don't think I shuffled it.
Okay,
I think
so it
I
should be
just.
may I start?
Yeah. We just wanted to share one question with you before we go. Just give you an idea for some of the colorfulness of the deck.
Yep. I feel like we will post it.
The ones that I gave you guys, I put on the bottom.
I reached there actually. What the nonsense? Oh, that's because that's a B portion. Right? That's also B portion. That's also B portion.
Well, he's looking.
I feel like I should.
Yeah, the ingredients in this are vinegar, water, Reaper pepper, 3 million Scoville heat unit, pepper extract, tomato juice, scorpion pepper, ghost pepper, 7-pot Douglas pepper, salt, and xanthan gum.
Nice.
This doesn't mess around.
Wait, what kind of pepper was it?
Sand.
Well,
That's the gum.
we've got Reaper,
Uh-huh.
scorpion,
Okay.
ghost,
Okay.
7-pot Douglas.
Oh, 7-pot Douglas.
Okay. Okay, found the question. Okay.
Okay, here's the question, guys.
Okay. So, I found this question to be
Hilariously
like hilarious and just really weirdly worded. The question is, name the fish that go upstream as much as 3,000 miles from the sea to deposit their eggs and then lose interest in life and die.
It's that second half that just.
It's just it's the second half really does it. Just to repeat it slowly, if I repeat it slowly, it would kill the joke. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to. Yeah. The answer to that, by the way, is the Pacific salmon.
So there you have it, guys. That is the first collaboration on this challenge. I'm sorry it went so long, but we do hope that you enjoyed it and that it was worth watching. I do try to keep my videos manageable, but we had a good time.
Yeah,
We
I
had
did.
fun.
Yeah.
And hopefully you guys had some fun as well. And hey, if you learned something too, in addition, then
Definitely give us feedback on this though.
Yes.
Because like we want to know if a loose format like this where we just like sit down, use like because what this really was is it was like a tool for conversation, like a random conversation, right? Like, do you want us to do more
like this, or do you
more
want it
stuff
more
like this?
structured? Or,
Yeah, do you want it to
Well-
be like an actual quiz show type of deal, or do you want it to be like like a whole podcast type of deal.
Like,
You
yeah.
know?
What do you guys think would be the best way for this channel to go about collaborations like this, where to have guests on like this?
Because there wasn't much of like a chili pepper themed thing. It was just us like having fun, really.
Right, but we did like tear every question apart though, so
Yeah.
they would have seen the spaces between hot sauce would have shrunken if we hadn't have had to like Google every question and discuss the entire horticultural history of a yucca plant.
I had to though. I had to because the question.
Because that was such a weird question.
Yeah, they were weird questions, and I wanted to see like how much of this stuff was still valid. Obviously, we went through just like a fraction, and it would take us like hours to go through the entire deck. But you know.
Yep. So thank you everybody for watching. We do appreciate it. God bless. Stay safe. Have a great day. So on Tongues on Fire, we're out of here.